Hey, welcome back. So I'm going to be teaching you some exercises for the hips, but first I just want to restate our primary purpose for putting tons of content in 2020 out to you is to empower you to do what you can and should do for yourself, okay? Why? We want you to move better, feel better, and avoid all those unnecessary things. Unnecessary pain, suffering, surgery, injections, medications, and have a better life, okay? So our PT staff is literally starting to create content. This last week, we're starting to put out some trail stuff that you'll be seeing in the future. And it's gonna be really awesome stuff. So in that last video, I had you try to do a couple of hip tests. How did you do with that? Okay, so, hey, so if you struggled with those two tests that we did, don't worry about it at all. The whole key is becoming aware and then doing something about it. So a lot of the best exercises involve both strengthening and stretching at the same time. And there's a neurological reason. I'm not going to really get into it, but I'll just say this to simplify it. When we strengthen one part and stretch an opposing part, the part that is tight has a tendency to neurologically release, and you get way more out of the exercise than just stretching alone, okay? So we're going to go over some exercises now, some things that you could try that would involve both strengthening and stretching at the same time, and they will improve those tests that we tried last week, okay? So one would be the lateral lunge. I love this exercise. Lateral lunge, big wide stance like this, and I'm gonna kind of squat back. We're strengthening here, and this is causing a stretch here, and this stretch is gonna really be much more powerful because of the muscle activation on the other side. So we're going back, we're trying to go back, not let that knee come forward. The lateral lunge, go real slow, go deep into that. It's a fantastic exercise. I had shown you in another video the founder. That one, again, it's kind of like you're getting back into a deadlift type of position. Hands forward, you're getting those hips to go back as far as possible as you stretch forward. Strengthening, stretching at the same time. Fantastic exercise. This one, I call it bolt holds, and what we're doing is getting into a full stride, coming up on the toe, really trying to open that up, and there's an activation with a stretch at the same time. Fantastic exercise. Backward lunges, I love these, okay? For a backward lunge, you can do it statically, square yourself up, step back, squat down, and bring that arm overhead, okay? You can also do it a little more advanced and do it actively, okay? Strengthening, stretching, all at the same time, okay? So and then another great one would just be a deep squat. So you can practice squatting as low as you can get. Get down into a really low squat and just hold that. Just hang out there for as long as you can. You can't do that if you're not quite there. Maybe grab the end of a chair, squat down as far as you can and hold that. Okay, you might feel a little bit of a stretch happening in your hip at the same time, okay? If you're really struggling with a lot of this stuff, what I want you to do is take a belt and just do a basic bridge, okay? You can have just a regular belt, put it around your legs. It doesn't have to be elastic. And get yourself squared up. Your heels are fairly close to your butt. You're going to be pushing down, pushing out onto the belt, bridging up and trying to tuck your tail under, trying to tuck this way so that we're activating and stretching at the same time. Hold that up. Do your breathing. Try to hold that up for over 10 seconds. Slowly come down. Okay? These are all really good ways to improve that test that I gave you last time, okay? So if you're struggling with any of this stuff, feel free to just reach out to us. We can help you, even if it's corresponding over the phone or email. Yeah, I just want to end by saying my staff is super fired up right now about creating content that is going to elevate your life and make this your best year yet. So hang with us. I know there's a lot of tough stuff happening. Let's focus on what we can control. Let's do this together. Thanks, and I'll see you soon.